You just get that sucker to the designated place at the designated time, and I will gladly designate his ass for dismemberment.
It was the night before Christmas.
Oh, Lord.
And in case you ain't heard, we got a brand new show for This, That, and the Third. Welcome to episode number 2. Of course, we have the usual suspects. We got the Mighty T. We got Big Mike, a.k.a. Hot Butter Soul. You got me. Today, the eye, the end of the eye is Jimmy. Happy holidays, fellas. What's good? What it do?
Happy holidays.
Shaking.
Good.
Hey, somebody got something going on in the background.
What you talking about?
TV.
My TV is down, bro.
Oh, that probably is me.
You hearing? Why you hearing stuff? We good?
Yeah, we good.
All right. So what it is, bro? How the holidays going?
Shit. Drinking my water.
Yeah. Dehydrated? You have a long night?
Trying to replenish my soul.
From what? What happened?
Let me ask y'all something. Why everybody want to go out? No, let me take that back. People that do go out on the night before holidays, why don't they act like they need to go home when it's time to go home?
That's a good question. That's a damn good question because I've been out. I mean, before, we've been out together the night before the holidays. And people weren't trying to go home. Right. People was not. I don't even know if I was trying to go home.
You know what I think it is? And y'all can chime in. I think a lot of people go out to the bar to drink away their sorrows on all the money they just spent. Right. And they don't want to go home, one, to look at those receipts.
Yep.
And two, to wrap all that shit.
Yep, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's what I think.
I remember a couple holidays, but
I believe that too.
Yeah. Interesting observation. So what time did everybody start clearing out?
Man, we called last call at 12:45.
Yeah.
Right? The last group of people didn't want to leave until 1:15. So wow. I had to be rude. Like, look, y'all ain't got to leave. Y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the hell out of here.
Like, get the hell out.
Yeah, it was pretty crowded, which is shocking, considering that we're, our government's about to crash money-wise. But yeah, there's a lot of people out. Target was packed on my way to work.
And Target stayed packed, bro. It's crazy. Like I told you, like I talked to you about this. It's like where I currently live at, it's like don't nobody work. It's crowded. All these spots are crowded all the time. It don't matter if it's in the morning, early afternoon, evening. It stays crowded all the time. There's cars at these spots, the grocery stores, the Target, right. Walmart. There's cars always, all the way to the back of the damn parking lot every day. And I'm like, these people don't freaking work.
Right.
There's no way. But then you mentioned, how things have changed since people work at home and stuff. I get it, but when you work at home, your ass got to be back on that clock or the computer where you got to log back on after, 30, 40 minutes or whatever, right? So I'm just convinced, like, people don't work out.
Hey, man, but you forget one thing. Technology is a bitch. Because if you a computer savvy / book nerd geek. Some people got the system down that they can log back onto their computer through their phone. It'll show them working. So some people take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's what I got, but I don't take advantage of it. I stay.
I don't either.
So no, I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm just saying I'm sure there's people out there that do that. Like we were
Oh.
able. Go ahead,
I
T.
know it is. It's people at my job, they be calling, they picking up their kids from school and going to the grocery store and everything. Clock in. We had to get some emails, to let people know, hey man, if you outside the office or outside your home, now
Right.
it's your office, you got to clock out. Because if you get into an accident or something out there, we can't justify it.
Right. And see that people ain't thinking about that. But like at our job at the hospital, we used to be able to log in through our phones to clock in. But like y'all say, people started abusing it. So they had IT come in, they wiped that shit smooth clean. It went bye-bye. So yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like even though I do have that capability, I always feel like they're watching me somehow. So they're gonna catch it.
Right.
I don't know. That's just me. But like T said, don't abuse it. You shouldn't abuse it.
Well, some of us got a conscience.
Right.
But here's the thing. We're talking from years of being in the workforce, umpteen years. But tell that to your 20-year-old self. Because I got a story. When I used to work at Greyhound, the call center, I used to work there with my boy Uko, and we would clock out and go to lunch. We'll log off our computers, go to lunch, come back in, clock in, log back out, go to the mall. They had no way of knowing unless they walk past our cubicles. So yeah, it catches up with you eventually.
You one of those abusers.
No, man, that was some 20-something-year-old me, dude.
No, I know.
I mean, you got some stories too, T. I ain't gonna put you out there, but we all did it. We all did it. I ain't ashamed to say it, but I wouldn't do it now because there's more responsibility. Back then you could get fired and get another job the same day. Nowadays you can't do that. It's like a 12-step process.
No, you can't just walk into no spot, fill out a paper, get a job these days. Like back in the we got some feedback from our last episode.
Oh shit.
We was talking about low-key crushes, celebrity crushes.
Right.
So I just want to clarify my definition, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. A low-key celebrity crush to me is you have a crush on someone who most people would not think is attractive. Is that right? Is that the definition?
Yeah.
Okay. Like they may even think they're ugly. Consensus is they're not attractive. Right. That's my definition of a low-key celebrity crush. Like, okay, like y'all tripping, man. I think she cute. Y'all might think she ugly or busted, but I think she cute. That's my definition. Right. So I got some feedback, and I got the homie. I want to shout out the homie, Preston Slaughter up in Colorado. So shout out to Preston. And he gave me his celebrity crushes, and I'm like, dude, they're pretty hot, man. so just a big up and a shout out. He listened to the show, but yeah, that was my definition of a celebrity, a low key celebrity crush. So just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, I think I was confused on it, actually. So I probably screwed up that for the census.
No, I think I probably started that, y'all, but whatever. We all take our big, percentage of the blame, but it is what it is.
It ain't even that. I'm just glad we got some feedback.
Yeah, we like that too.
I'm just glad we got some feedback.
Most
he should have given me a list of his. I was like, your list, bro, but the way I was thinking, I was like, your list is pretty high, yo.
Right.
But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Preston. Thanks for
Yeah,
chiming in.
we
Yes, sir.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Um, so yeah, it's Christmas, right? And
Not yet, but yeah.
well, it's Christmas Eve. It's the holiday season.
Right.
I got some thoughts I'm gonna share a little bit because some things sometimes when I got nothing better to do, I sit, I think, and I ponders stuff, right? But I saw something online recently, and they were talking about the top Christmas songs
Oh my God.
ever. So I was just curious, how y'all feel about the top Christmas songs? What are your top Christmas songs? What y'all grew up listening to on the old stereo or the 8-track or the cassette or on vinyl?
Go ahead, T.
Uh-oh. We lose T.
You there, T? We might have lost T for a
Oh,
moment.
my bad. All right. So yeah, I'm here. Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
hear me?
yeah, yeah. We got you.
Am okay. Yeah, no, so I really can't say there's no Christmas songs that I really listen to. I remember there was what was that? Dreaming of a White Christmas. Who was that? That King Cole or somebody?
Yeah,
Or
man.
the Dreaming of a Black Christmas.
Who made that? Who did the Black Christmas?
I don't know who did. All I know is that whatever the White Christmas song, I used to just change the lyrics to Dreaming of a Black Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm dreaming of Black Christmas,
Oh, shit.
just like the one I used to know.
Well, I agree about the same. Depending on how my mom felt, you might have heard Nat King Cole or James Brown Christmas, or of course her favorite number one go to Johnny Taylor. But that's not Christmas. But again, it just hey man, come on. You know when your mom be cooking, you know your mom got that mixtape. They be cooking, they be baking. And then when she drinking and baking, her mood might switch up. You know, she might have burnt the greens a little bit. So, you know, fast forward that looks.
The disco lady.
Huh?
Christmas.
So it just really depends on, you know, the mood of how the food going, how late she been up, if her knees are swelling. So how much wine she been drinking. So, you know, it just really depends.
Yeah.
But I will tell you one thing before you give me your answer. And this is a question, but I'll let you finish afterwards. When is Mannheim Steamroller gonna put out another CD beside that same damn song they play every year?
I mean,
When they stop making money,
yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah,
That's it.
yeah. I know, but god damn, dude, you ain't got no other Christmas song?
I mean, I think they covered every Christmas song, didn't they? Pretty much on the album. But you
they got
know,
a whole they got a whole little play symphony thing they put on every year, so they got to have more than just that one.
All right,
they
well let
they
me
do.
ask y'all this.
I've seen it one year.
You talking about you might be talking about the Transcontinental Express. Which is the worst between those two? If you okay, your wife or girlfriend tell you like, "Hey, baby, guess what I got? I won a prize at work," and you be like, "Yeah, what is it?" Like, we got tickets to go see either Mannheim Steamroller or the Trans. Which one would you want to sit through? They both about equal.
Neither. Fuck. Let's stay home.
Hey, but it'll break her heart if you didn't go. And you got to be in the holiday spirits, T and Jimmy. So which one you gonna sit through?
Yeah.
I've done it, and that's exactly what happened too. Because
Oh shit!
Um,
So what did you have to do to get through the night?
I had to sit there and take it.
Hey man, pause, dude. You can't
Pause.
say that, man.
Uh,
You didn't take no substance?
nah.
Oh wow. You're
I
brave.
was more interested
So,
in the light show. This was a whole big old light show, right? So that was interesting. But as far as I mean, I hear all that on the radio, but the actual light show and the staging and stuff, that was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So that kind of caught your interest, but the music was kind of like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would have to go with Mannheim Steamroller. But I would bring some earbuds though.
Yeah, it was
Just by my head.
I saw Mannheim Steamroller, but yeah, like the whole light show and stuff around it was cool.
I'm like, baby, do you like what they played? I just be nodding my head like, yep. So
Yeah.
So what you fellas got going on for tomorrow, the big day?
Family stuff, man. That's all I care about is family stuff. Like all this busting your ass, trying to shop and do all this stuff, and yeah, I don't get into that part much.
Mm-hmm.
Try to avoid it as much as I can. Thank God for Amazon, right? But yeah, just family stuff.
Straight.
Even Amazon can be a little bit of a headache sometimes. Which we need to give. Hey man, Amazon need to get their priorities together. Stop promising people when you click on it, it said, "Oh yeah, it'll be there tomorrow." No later than da da da, and then when you go out to pay, they change it to it might be there the day after. Man, tell me that before I click on it. They be hustling us, dude. For real. And then you gotta sit there and tell the kid or an adult, like, you gotta cut out the actual picture and give them the paper of what you was gonna buy them. Like, hey, hey, it said it was gonna be here, but here you go. When it comes, I'll make sure you get it. Shit like that.
You got to send me an email of the link with the gift on it.
Is that ghetto? Is that ghetto, y'all? To send the link?
No, man, think about it. Either one way or another, if you're getting a gift, they got a way you could send the gift receipt by email. So you can do that. So either way. But
yeah,
yes. But like you said, if shit gonna be late and you be like, well, damn, I wanna let this person know I did think about them. Right. So the person just gonna happen to be late. So yeah, I sent them an email, be like, hey, click on this. That's your gift.
Yeah, but we're living in a different day and time that people like to physically touch and see what they're getting.
Not necessarily because everything's virtual.
Yeah, to a point.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll be like, damn, that kind of make you feel like you waited to the last second to get my gift, right?
No, because the date when you ordered it is on there.
Yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of cutting the picture out, send in the email, yo. Send in the email. That's what I've been doing.
Hey man, well, if you give them a paper that's printed, they got something they can look at.
Yeah, but you just wasted some ink.
Hey, you're right.
Send them an email. Be like, it's come. This is when I ordered it. This is when it's coming. It's right there.
Yeah. Damn.
Word.
So we gonna get snow, y'all?
You say we are.
Yeah.
I said if it snowed, I was gonna go snow sledding at the in-laws. They got a steep hill. So if I do go, this might be my last pod.
Why?
Because I got arthritis. I can't get up. T, you know what I'm talking about? The last time we went sledding. You remember that, T?
Yeah, man, that wasn't a good time. I don't remember.
What
Don't want
happened?
to remember.
Man, that was a hell of a time, except for that little last incident.
Yeah, man. Got sent to the emergency room. That wasn't fun.
You did?
Hey, man,
T?
you gotta give the story, T.
Yeah, man. We went sledding, had me on this big inflatable inner tube, you know. I went down this hill and didn't realize it was like a bump in the middle of the hill. And I hit that
Uh,
bump, that ledge, and it like put me up into the air. I went about 30 feet in the
No
air and
lie.
fell straight down.
No lie.
And, man, everybody thought I was dead. That was,
Hey, man, we had to call his mama. I'm like, damn, y'all, we killed T. But you didn't tell him where we were at when we were doing this, T.
I was went up in Blair, Nebraska.
damn, what y'all doing out there?
I was going to school up there at
Oh,
Dana
yeah.
College.
You did Dana, that's right.
Yep, and we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody thought it was a good idea to go sledding.
And we were drinking. So
I was about to say, was y'all drunk? Was y'all drinking?
Yep.
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 It was college dorm days. Just sitting around bored, like, hey man, I got an inner tube.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Hey, T, I hate to interrupt you, but I just had a thought. You remember the movie How High?
mm-hmm. Yep.
I Need Money. I Need Money. Like, or the dude that was sleeping on the couch from what's the movie? Dave Chappelle.
Half baked.
That's
The guy
me.
on the couch. Yeah.
Because I was always up at dinner with T when I wasn't working. So
Yeah.
it was always something.
Hanging out.
Man.
Thought he was going to school there. Like, man, Mike had that test this morning. Like, man, I don't go to school here.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No.
Hey, dude, every Friday and Saturday I was up there. Man. Hey, they took me in though.
That's all that matters.
You know, his football boys, his roommates. It was jumping. I ain't had no life,
Yeah.
man. That's when I was by myself. I went missing. My mom called looking, asking T's. Man, that's another time. But yeah, that's two that snows. Man, T was high as shit in the air, Jimmy. You would have thought he took off like from the top of Snake Mountain.
Yeah.
Like he took off from there, dude. And he's just like, woo! And we looked over and T went airborne and the two went from underneath him. Like
Yeah,
it
that
was
was the
ahead of
part.
him. Dude, I was like, oh, and it was just boom. And he slid down like his body didn't move. Weren't you face down?
Oh.
Yep.
I was like, oh shit. Like he wasn't moving. We was like, T. I'm like, damn, we killed T. Just like that.
And
I'm like, man.
I don't even know how I hit my face because I hit my ass.
Yeah, because he
hit
hit his ass so hard, dude. Like it was loud, like boom. And he went like his body went like numb, like flat. No movement, no nothing. I'm like, fuck. And T mom always used to say when T used to get in trouble, it was always because he was following me. So I always had that in the back of my head, like, damn, I gotta hear this one. But we end up calling your mom. Cause then we take you to which hospital?
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever
I
the
think it was
hospital
Blair.
was out there. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was. It was out there in Blair. It was out there in Blair. It might have been Blair Hospital.
I'm like,
Probably.
damn,
So
dude.
town so small.
Yeah, Jimmy. T was the man out there too, boy.
Oh, I know he was.
So
I'm glad you brought that up because my lower back been killing me. And I bet that's what it's from. I busted my ass 12 years ago.
hey man, as we get older, y'all, if you sit down and think about all the shit that you did, like sports, like running, lifting weights, accidents, that shit add up on the body, dude. Like when we moved into our house, I was in the garage on a ladder and I stood on a night table to get leverage, and I fell on the nightstand. Dude, I laid there for like 5 minutes. And then I sit here thinking, like, damn, no wonder my fucking back always hurt. So, yeah, man, that should add up to you. But you know, Jimi, the man, is steel, so he don't never get hurt.
Go. Now, whatever. Listen, even when I do go to the gym or work out or whatever, I get up and I have in my mind, I'm be like, okay, I'm gonna do, I don't know, let's say I'm gonna do chest day or whatever, right? Fine, right? Problem is, when I go, my legs, my knees, stuff not related to what I intend on doing is hurt. For no reason. For no reason.
You feel like an broke down transformer without.
You just wake up like that, man.
Hey, man.
And I'll be like, well, I ain't do nothing with my legs or my knees, but they sure do hurt.
Right.
For no reason. My elbow hurts, back hurts for no reason. Right. So, yeah, it catches up with you.
Yeah, man. You know, we only get 40 years on these bodies. That's when the warranty expires.
Look, what'd you say? We should have went in and got a tune-up.
I got an extended warranty.
Hey, man.
That extended warranty only good for a couple of years.
Yep, and I'm gonna get the best out of it.
Hey, what Cat Williams said? He said he woke up, he saw his homeboy, and he had his ribs. He said, "Man, I just fucked up. I stretched too quick." Talking about his ribs and shit. I'm like, "Hey, man, that shit is real. That shit is real, especially with arthritis."
Well, damn, man, it's like you got to stretch for every damn thing, right? Not only just to work out. I mean, hell, you got to stretch it up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Open the car door. Oh shit! I should have stretched. Do the laundry. Damn, I should have stretched before I picked up this basket to do the laundry.
But see, that's the thing. Like, think about when we was playing sports and working out. They didn't tell you, well, don't work out too much. You know, you're gonna kill your joints and the tendons and shit in between the muscles. They don't tell you that.
Man, it's like back in the day. Me personally, I was just trying to. I mean, I worked out for specific reasons or whatever, and got focused on some shit. But really, it was like just push the weight up, push the weight up. That's all you thought about. Push the weight up, push the weight up. How heavy can I go? Can I lift it? Can I push it? That's all you thought about. And even back then, when they talked about technique and proper form and stuff like that, we didn't pay attention. And there wasn't a lot of science. It wasn't as much science behind it as it is now, as far as technique, proper form, how to recover, how to recuperate, how to stretch, what muscles are involved when you do a bench press, So I don't know, man. But it's all caught up. It's all caught up with this, man. But nowadays, I can honestly say, with all this, I mean, if you do that, all the studies and the science around exercising and form and recovery and stretching and flexibility, if you ignore that stuff now and you young, then you just being dumb.
Well, I agree, but I don't know if you feel like this, y'all, but I think injuries are more severe now than they were when we were younger.
Think?
Oh yeah, you see athletes all the time, running backs, wide receivers, just running a normal route. Next thing you know, they plant their foot the wrong way, the same route they've run for X amount of years. They blew an Achilles, blew a knee. So I don't know, man. It seems like
you get back on the field quicker though.
Right, but it seems like with all the technology, they try to cheat you can't cheat your body. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I mean, yeah, you can heal faster, but you taking a higher risk on trying to cheat the process. And then rather just taking the time to work yourself back into the system. For example, Aaron Rodgers, he was trying to come back in what week? What week was he trying to come back?
I played last week.
See? And they were probably like, "Nah, dog, sit down."
Yeah.
So
Everybody ain't Adrian Peterson, man.
I look at it like this: we all used to be at the club dancing like Chad Ocho Cinco. Now I feel like OJ getting up, walking to the bathroom in the middle of the night. When they show him walking, he was walking up to the bench in the court. Hey, I understand now. I'm giving OJ a shout out because I understand, bro. So, yeah. Anybody watching any football and why they eating over Christmas? Any games anybody want to see?
I'm into basketball. Basketball me on too.
That's what I'm talking about, basketball wise.
Well, you already know who I want to see, but I don't know. It's hard for me to talk about my teams this year.
You said it's hard to talk about your team.
Hell yeah, man. And it's really they all struggle from the same shit. For real, they all struggle from the same shit. It's coaching and accountability.
I think a lot of the problem is that with the Lakers, they keep changing players. You keep trying to change parts. Work with the parts you got that might know the system, but might have a hard time, say with the offense. They need to work with who they got instead of always wanting to, always go find a superstar or, just work with the parts you have. Think about all the players that they traded after they have kept them and just work them with the system. They would have had 2 or 3 championships by now. Like all the time that they spent trading and doing this and doing that, dude, you just wasted 2 to 3 years. So,
And now that they got some pieces, coach don't know how to formulate the right lineup all the time. The rotation is bad a lot.
And also the league, man, the league is soft. The league is just soft, dude. I came across some video I took. I went to see the Pistons and the Timberwolves play when they were in Omaha. It was just like a preseason game. They were more physical and shit talking in that than they do in the league right now. And I'm talking about like these are big name stars that, they was busting their ass. I look at these players now, dude, like a motherfucker will miss a layup and just like tiptoe down the court. And then you can't say shit to him if he didn't come back.
Different era.
So
different era. Yup. They talk about that all the time. And then they did I saw something else online. They did a comparison of the power forwards or the centers. Mm-hmm. They had Wembanyama, and then what's my boy Chet? He in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah. Okay.
A picture of them two, and they had a picture of Shaq and another big man. Maybe it was Ewing or something like that, and they showed the difference in body types or whatever.
Right.
Difference in bulk and everything. And I'm like, God dang.
Well, yeah, but like we always say when it comes to NBA or basketball, there's no centers no more or positions. So those players now are considered stretch players. Except only difference between them are that they can move and bring the ball up better than Shaq and I forgot who you had.
I think it was Ewing in that picture.
Right. So yeah, they can bring the ball up and actually score from anywhere on the court compared to Shaq and Ewing.
So
they were dominant in the post, Shaq and Ewing.
guys like Wembanyama, they built for this. They built for this stuff.
Yep. But
Yeah.
here, let me ask y'all this: who's better between those two? Because I disagree with what they say. Wembanyama, that Chet dude,
I haven't paid attention enough.
that boy's something else, dude.
I haven't watched Chet
Something
enough.
else.
Wembanyama's nice, but I mean, he still got some stuff to work on. But I heard Chet was nice.
That boy, yeah. He's skinnier than Durant, but played just like Durant. But look, maybe he plays better around the rim. Because Durant more of a pull-up shooter, jump shooter. But
Yeah.
Chet, he'll go to the hole and he'll dunk on you.
Yeah.
But he bony. Sean Bradley. That's what he has a body type like Sean Bradley, but a little bit more meat.
Yeah, he's more agile than Sean Bradley.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, Chet, he the shit, man. For real.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Definitely checking out basketball. Watching Baltimore, San Francisco football.
Ooh, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
No, I thought. Wait a minute. Baltimore plays
San Francisco.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good one.
Yep.
Basketball wise, who plays it? I wanted to see. Was it Golden State and Memphis? That's
Great.
is that who they play tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know.
It's some good head to heads.
Yeah.
So yep.
I think everybody is you mentioned Memphis. I think we all rooting for Ja Morant to be back in freaking have some common sense this time and keep his head straight. I'm all about a redemption story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, he's back and he, like I said, he got his shit straight, man, because he's too big of a star. He's potentially a face or one of the faces on the league,
He don't.
You don't think so?
Nope. Dude, you gotta think about it. You give a player like that, that's that young, a young black male that came from, I don't know, I'll just say from a mid-scale family, maybe poverty. You give him millions of dollars and give him a key to an organization, and if he done it twice, just give him enough time it'll happen again.
You think so?
Look at Draymond Green, Antonio Brown. They probably gave him a long, lengthy conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He might have heard it, but give him a couple months and see if he go back to his old ways. If he do, I feel sorry for him. I'm pulling for him too, but that money, they dangle that money in front of you. That make you do some weird things.
Man, let's talk about Draymond for a second. Repeat offender, like you mentioned.
Multiple.
Does he have an anger management problem? I mean, me personally, this is what I think. You look at today's era, and Draymond is really the only goon in all of basketball. Is it?
Undersized goon.
He's still the goon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. So he ain't really had nobody to come check him, at least on the court, compared to like if he played in the 90s or the 2000s, he was carrying on acting like that. He'd have to see a Ron Artest, a Ben Wallace, a Steven Jackson, a Matt Barnes.
And the list goes on and on and on.
Antonio Davis.
What about Rick Mahorn?
Rick Mahorn. I didn't even got to them.
Rodman.
Charles
Oakley.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing, Antonio Dice, Anthony Mason.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you was talking about how the league is soft, but you got really just one goon. When back in the day, and I ain't trying to sound like the old man, get off my lawn type of shit, but facts is facts, right? We lived it, we saw it. Back in the day, you had one or two goons on every team.
Oh, just for that purpose, to fuck somebody up.
Yeah. And think about it. The New York Knicks, the 90s New York Knicks, right? Pat Riley had Anthony Mason, Xavier McDaniel, Patrick Ewing, Charles Smith, and I think I'm missing somebody else. Charles Oakley.
Charles Oakley.
Yo, that's like the New York Giants defensive line on a basketball court.
Yeah.
For real. For real.
Yeah.
So right now, Draymond is the only goon, but what tripped me out was the headlock, man, because he.
No, dude, the headlock was one, but when he
Oh, but this one,
he did the reverse like this, I like, come on, dog, you doing too much. He thought he was in a UFC ring.
oh man, the headlock, he did that like he was Dusty Rhodes, man.
And then he stepped on a Sabonis.
Yeah.
He did like a stutter kid step. I'm like, come on, dude, you doing too much. But I think he just testing the league to see if he can get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a trip, man.
I think Golden State is sick of it because it's costing them a couple games. But I think they regret when they had the opportunity to get rid of Draymond Green to keep Kevin Durant. I think they regret that.
No, they don't.
I think they do.
They won another chip after Durant left.
I understand that, but look at all the shit that's leading up to the suspension.
Dude, if the Golden State didn't have Draymond Green, they would have no toughness. Period.
Okay, but look.
So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with when you assess talent with culpability. So he's obviously serves a purpose on that team. He gives them their toughness. So they're gonna put up with that stuff to a certain extent. But right now, I don't think they regret getting rid of Kevin Durant because they won after he left. Right now, it's two things. Number one, Steve Curry ain't developing the young players like he should have. Right? And number two, I forgot what number two was. That's old age.
Old age.
That's old age.
Father Time is taking Jimmy as we speak. I get what you're saying, but you gotta look. The issue with Draymond against Poole, the issue with Draymond and KD. So, I mean, they could have possibly had a couple more championships had they would have kept Kevin Durant, but since that situation took place, it kind of took them off track. But you're right, Steve Kerr has not developed any other younger players, but he's been putting all his time into making sure his core stays intact and on track.
The other thing is Clay ain't the same.
Because Clay is like 60%.
Clay ain't the same.
And then Clay, he wants his contract is coming up, so it's a whole bunch of shit going on. But yeah, Draymond a trip, dude. He need to go into wrestling or something.
Something. MMA wrestling or something, cause
they need to put him under a hypnosis or something. Cause come on, dude, you can't just take your hand and just hit somebody. I'm like, damn, dude, like you mad?
Oh, number two is I was like, if he wasn't contributing to the level that he does as the tough guy,
yeah,
he'd have been gone a long time ago. But he brings a lot to that team. That's the second part I was gonna say.
Yeah, but there's rumblings in there because dude, like in any sport, once you have a player and it's always in trouble, and then they get kicked off the team or suspended, now his teammates got to speak up and answer to all it wears on you. It wears on you. I mean, I wish he wouldn't have done it, but damn, It's like, dude. And then on Instagram, somebody made like a highlight of all of Draymond Green's moves and shit, like the
I saw
choke.
the little cartoon. I saw the little
Yeah,
cartoon.
yeah. I'm like, man, come on, y'all. So yeah,
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. When Michael Jordan had to go find Dennis Rodman in Vegas, should they have let him go?
it didn't affect him on the court.
Yeah, but you said after so many incidents, you should let him go.
Well, it didn't affect him on the court. One, two, Phil Jackson allowed it.
Because why?
They were winning.
Because the talent?
Well, they were winning.
Because of the talent?
Bingo.
Well, yeah, he had some talent, but again, Draymond is starting to affect the whole team. Like the chemistry's not there anymore. Like the whole team is struggling except for Steph.
Yeah, but that's coaching, man.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm gonna tell you something. While we on that,
Kuminga, you still got Kuminga, you still got Mooney, and Steve Kerr ain't developed him. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's just trying to play out his contract.
I don't know, he might be.
Did
What
you
was
see?
you saying, T?
Huh?
What was you saying, T?
Oh no, I said they winning. That's why talk about Rodman. They was winning. That's why they get rid of him. You know, saying it's those what they call them intangibles. They used to call them back in the day. You know, it's that that dirty stuff you do on the court, man. It helped demoralize the other team and help you win games.
Exactly.
You need a hitman. You need a hitman like Rick Mahorn or Bill Laimbeer or Kevin McHale or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
Charles Oakley.
Exactly.
Did y'all see on It Is What It Is that they got Mark Jackson?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. They finally got him on the show.
He should be coaching, but I've heard he should be coaching, but I heard because of some political stuff he said he's not coaching.
Because he of his religion?
Yeah, there's some religious stuff, some belief he has. Contrary to some, this is just what I've read, contrary to some more liberal things that are happening in society. So, but
They did the same thing with Chris Jackson. Mahmoud Rauf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. They got him out the league quick. Him and Hodges.
Yeah, Hodges. Yeah.
They did the same thing to him. But yeah, I guess Cam and Mace was trying to get him on the show, and he like, man, give us a chance. And finally, he flew out to see Mark Jackson. He took $250,000 and handed it to him in a bag. Like, what's it? He like, this is your money, like to show you we ain't playing. So he thought Mark Jackson thought they were trying to get over on him. I guess they, after sitting there talking, they kind of came to an agreement. Like he's gonna get a percentage of the show. A whole bunch of shit. I like, man, that's cool, man.
He's a good guard. He's a hell of a guard.
Huh?
He was a hell of a guard too.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was a floor general.
Yeah, sure.
One of the best.
But it's fucked up how the league, how they treat you when you're not on their side. Like you don't follow their policies, their beliefs, their rules. Like T said, like look what they did to Akbu. You know, they could easily cast a false image of you, and then it just spreads like plague. Just kind of like what they did to Dave Chappelle. When you go against the machine, oh, he's somewhere smoking crack. I mean, they can terminate you anytime they feel like it, man. That's fucked up. But I'm glad he taking a chance with him. get that money.
Mm.
And I don't know how it's gonna sound like during the playoffs without him and who is
Jeff
it?
Van
Who you
Gundy.
think?
Jeff
So
Van Gundy.
them two together, it's not gonna unless they're gonna use AI.
I don't think they're gonna do that. But no, them two, man, for so many years, they held it down for basketball commentary. They were great. They were great at what they did. But Al Michaels got kicked off from doing NFL on the player or because of what he said about Taylor Swift. So he's gonna just do the Thursday night stuff.
What did he
I don't
say
think
about her punk ass?
he said he was just like, yo, man, I came here to, talk about the game, not Taylor Swift. That's basically what he said in a nutshell.
Ain't that his right to say that?
Yeah, he's the
That's his
OG.
job.
He's the OG too. So I'm like, so right now they only got him doing Thursday nights.
She ain't a part of the game. That
Exactly.
bitch is sitting in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. That's somebody's girlfriend. You don't see them talking
Man,
about everybody's girlfriend
man, fuck her.
during the
You taking away from a player that might have had an impact play or something. Come on, man. They using her as she using them to gain more younger viewers. Like she's trying to get the younger mid whatever football people to join her hive. I mean, it's all, they all got an ulterior motive. So
the younger demographic.
right,
They
yeah,
want that
yeah.
younger female viewership.
Yep. And he been playing like shit since they've been dating. So, boy, that's tell you, he should have stayed with the sister.
The NFL over the last decade, in particular, have done more to draw in the casual fan. Meaning, people don't typically watch football for the sport of it, but if you associate a celebrity or some type of agenda or propaganda to it, then they're going to tune in.
Yep.
Right. And Taylor Swift just happens to be the hot draw right now for the casual fan. And yes, Travis Kelce been playing like crap since.
Yeah, you should have left her alone.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I know? What do I know?
Yeah, no, you're right. In case of too much attention.
Taking away from the game.
Yep.
Taking away from his game.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Because right now, all he ain't Travis Kelce, the tight end for Kansas City Chiefs. He's Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Right.
Travis Kelce Swift. That's him.
Yep. Get him, G. Get him. Shit.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce Swift. That's crazy, man.
Yep.
Still, man, I've been thinking, man, it's Christmas, and I just had like some idle time and some random thoughts. So, hear me out a little bit, y'all. Follow me, if you will. I just pondered. What if Santa Claus was actually black? Right? Heard songs about Black Santa Claus and Santa Claus was a black man. What if he was really black? Like, do you think he would have to deal with DWB every year?
No, man, because he fly at night.
Okay, so FWB. Right?
Who gonna see you can't spot him on radar. I know what you're saying, but
hey, you can spot all kinds of
NORAD got
well, put it this way.
They know right where he at every year.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's just kind of some shit that white people made up. But okay, I'm gonna play along with you. So FWB, right? So he mocked. Now, he has a sound system or no?
What if he did? And even if he did,
okay.
But
So
if he did,
they spot him on radar,
mm-hmm.
and they know he black. They shooting it down with a drone.
But it's gonna be like, like I'm thinking about it, man. You know, he flying, he doing his thing, and the air traffic control be like, "Where you going with that sleigh, sir? Where you going with that sleigh, sir?" You know, he gonna be like, "Wait a minute, man, I'm Santa Claus."
Right.
Santa Claus. And he's like, "Prove it, sir." Anyway, well, shit. I do this every year.
Right.
I got reindeer, man. We're gonna need you to land the sleigh, sir. And he gonna be like, "Oh, again? We do this every year, man. I'm Santa Claus. It's me. Every Christmas Eve, I do this." You know, okay, I'll land the sleigh. I'll land it. Here we go again, talking to his reindeer. Now, you know his reindeer. You know they
got braids.
They ain't gonna have names like Comet, Cupid, Donder, and Blitzen. He gonna be like
Tyrone, Jeffrey,
on Casey, on JoJo, on Devontae, on Dalvin, D5, F Chili. We gotta land this. We gotta land this Joker again, man. They don't believe I'm Santa Claus. Think about it. What if he really was a black man?
I told you what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot him out the air, or like you said, they're gonna make him land it. They're gonna search through his bag, and they're gonna plant something.
He's gonna be like, see. He's gonna be like, see, that's why your ass was on my naughty list. This is exactly why you was on my naughty
list. He like, why you keep fucking with me? He look, Santa Claus gonna be like, hey, let's take a walk. He gonna take his microphone. Man, why you keep fucking with me?
You know, I mean, and then if he was black, I mean, think about this though. You were a little kid, right? And you know he gonna play some music, like you was saying, Mike. You know he can play some music. So I'm thinking it'll be like there's gonna be some Christmas songs in there. Probably, you know, kids might be waking up. Oh, he's here, you know, because they hear "Merry Christmas" by the Temptations,
right?
Or the Jackson 5, or James Brown. You know, Santa Claus Coming to the Ghetto, or what he might even do is he might mix it up a little bit. You know, some Christmas. He might play some Fantastic Voyage by Lakeside. Wouldn't that be dope though?
Hell no.
Little kid, you like, oh, he's got Santa Claus here. Santa Claus is here.
Yeah. Or you as a little kid, like, oh, I hear him. Like, wait a minute, where'd the music go? And he kept flying over there. He flew by. Kid wake up the next morning like, Mama, why didn't he stop? I told you should have paid attention in school.
That would happen. That would happen. For real. Oh man. I just thought about that. What if he really was black? Well,
it would be a hell of a Christmas.
The obstacles he would have to face just to keep people happy.
It'd be late. He hit Poland all late. You know, he's supposed to be on the other side of the world. He's stuck in Poland. You know, your registration ain't right. You ain't got the right. Your tags is dirty.
And then one foggy Christmas Eve, right? I only named 8 reindeer, right? I forgot the one with the red nose.
Right.
You were like, Raekwon, we need you. Raekwon, we gotta get us through this fog tonight, bro.
Hell no. The one reindeer might have a blunt. Man.
Oh,
y'all crazy, man.
That's what happens when I get out of time and I think stuff. I ponders.
Ain't nothing wrong.
It was just it was just a story in the news about that reporter Megan Kelly. She was just talking about there's some movie, some Disney movie I think that came out. No, I don't know if it was Disney or not, but yeah, it might have been Disney. But it said Santa Claus is a black guy. And
that the one with Little Rail in it? Because he got a movie where he's playing Santa Claus.
Who playing Santa Claus?
Little Rail.
Oh Lord. Why they always find the worst acting motherfuckers to play like key roles in movies?
Cheap.
That motherfucker cannot act for shit. I hate to tell y'all that. Like, is this a news flash or what?
Man, but who can act really these days?
True.
Speaking of actors, man, I guess we can end this on a rather bad note. Or a couple. Rest in peace to Andre Brower, man. That was a hell of an actor, dude.
Yeah.
That was a hell of an actor. Opposite what you were saying, like he was a hell of an actor. I put him up there with the Denzels and the Fishburns. He just didn't do a lot of film. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a hell of an actor. And then Jonathan Majors, man.
Man.
You heard, I know you saw that story, T.
T.
my bad, y'all. Something kicked me out.
That's Santa Claus.
Black Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He's sitting on
Talking
top
about
of your
Black
shit.
Santa Claus.
He's sitting on top of your shit.
No, man.
Yeah, the whole Jonathan Majors thing is crazy, man. I mean, he really hit his stride, man. He had it. He had it in the palm of his hand, man. We do it playing that role, and then to be aligned with Marvel, and then that shit happens, and it's just is going just like that, man.
It don't take long.
No, it don't. It don't, man. And get with the wrong person, the wrong woman, or man, or whatever your situation is, and all it takes is something like that. Not just in Hollywood, but just in life in general.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all gone.
One way here, baby. Man. I ain't gonna touch it. I just know I don't feel he did it. Or even if he did do it, that ain't what they charged him with. And he should have got community service and gone about his business.
Yeah, they're trying to give him a year for that.
Yeah. They said that he won't do jail time. He probably just do community service, but still, it just ruined everything that was on the table for him.
Do you know how much money and like not even the money, but you know how big of a role he would have been for like actors coming up behind him and kids, like black children or children of color? And they just snatched it.
I mean,
I pray his career is over. I think he'll continue being an actor, but I think it's just it's gonna be a while before people forget. You know, people got short memories. I give it a year, 2 years. You know,
he's gonna be doing Tubi movies.
Oh Lord. Like they be shooting the bullet go straight and they show the book. Come on, man.
Man, think about it. They did the Isaiah Washington and then Wesley Snipes to an extent, and they don't get the same roles as they had or should have. But this dude was about to become like one of the greatest, well, portray one of the greatest villains of all time. And the thing about it is the villain that he played, because I'm such a nerd, I mean, he was in the books. He wasn't really a major villain. He was a frequent villain, but not really major.
Right.
So the way he played this role so good, he was making that villain from the comics major because he did it so good, man. And now it's just like They had a whole arc that was gonna take off because of that, because of him.
So you think they got somebody in the background that can replace him,
They've been talking about it. I don't know.
or are they gonna regret it?
I mean, they've been talking about it. I don't know if you can replace that dude, man. I mean, it's almost like a Heath Ledger thing as the Joker.
Yeah,
It's like that takes some time.
they just might just move away from the whole Kang thing and just end it.
Yeah, they
It's
might.
like they got a good stopping point with Loki. I watched that second season Loki, and the way they ended it, man, would be a good place to end the story.
I gotta watch Loki. I gotta watch Loki.
Yeah.
What they need to do, I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out, peoples. We need to bring in Doctor Doom.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
what
they doing that.
They got to. They have to.
They're bringing out Fantastic Four, and you know
Yeah.
the main villain with them.
He might be the biggest villain in all of Marvel. They just gotta do it. That was sad. That was sad to see, man. I was like, dang, bro.
And he's just a great actor. I like Jonathan Majors. There was Homecraft Country or
Yeah.
I can't that movie, that show that was on HBO, man. That's the first
Yeah.
place I saw him. I was like, damn, this dude is a really good actor.
He is.
And then
He is.
and then he was in like this Five Bloods movie thing that was on Netflix about the guys going back to Vietnam to find some lost treasure.
Yeah, he
Good.
was in that. He was in that. Yep. I saw that. That's that Spike Lee joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Creed 3. He was
Creed 3.
man, he was on top of his game, man. It's just sad, man. He got snatched down off of that pedestal like that. Because man, he's a superb actor. Was it Denzel Washington that put him through? Oh no, that was with Chadwick Boseman.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Denzel. But I felt like he would be the replacement, not replacement. You can't replace Chadwick Boseman, but I was like, this is the next young upcoming black actor that everybody need to be looking for.
Good actor too. Like,
yeah.
Like when you see him, he ain't the same dude in every movie. He like really acts. He takes on that role, and he plays that role. Like you got a lot of actors and actresses these days. It's like y'all just playing yourselves. Every movie you do, you just playing yourself. He wasn't like that, man. He was great. He's great.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Yeah. I really hope he make a comeback. Like this is Hollywood. Robert Downey Jr. He can do all the drugs and crash all the cars and whatever the fuck he want to and come back on top. But let a black do it. He'll never see another starring role. But I hope that's not the case.
Well, to piggyback on what you said, I don't know if you saw the movie The Flash, but that actor,
Ezra.
Yeah, he got all kinds of charges of violence and harassment on him, and they ain't release him on anything.
No. But DC is a different animal.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so.
They needed that. They need him. But now they don't. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Any parting words? I just want to tell everybody have a healthy and safe Christmas, and enjoy your loved ones, and hope y'all get all the presents y'all asking for, and tidings to the new year.
You too, brother.
We all.
Yeah, same to you, man. I ain't asked for no gifts. I might get this a carload of coals, and I'll be cool with that too.
Carload of coals. You need to stop.
I plan on getting my grub on and relaxing for a whole week and do whatever the fuck I want to do. It ain't got nothing to do with work.
I think that's important, what you just hit on about the relaxation part, man, because a lot of people don't get a chance to do that. And then we got to think about people that are less fortunate than us out there, man. So, blessings to them. But no, T, everything you said, man, right on point and back at you. So wish you and yours the same. You too, Mike. Both y'all my brothers. Nothing but love, peace, and nappiness for the holidays and into the new year.
Man, why you gonna leave me out?
I said Mike, fool.
You said nappiness. I ain't got no hair. You
I
got
ain't got no
some
hair.
nappiness.
I don't have any hair.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. You might went and got those implants.
Man, I ain't Jimmy Butler, fool. Nappiness is a state of mind, bro.
I got you. I just didn't want to be felt left out. That's all. I can't grow hair.
I mean, I can grow mine, but
See? Damn. But yeah, everybody enjoy their family, eat a bunch of good food, drink that nasty ass eggnog, and we all can wake up the next day and keep it pushing.
Yes,
Keep it
sir.
pushing.
Yes,
Nah.
sir.
So but yeah, until next time, y'all. It's been a good one.
Till the next episode, y'all.
Peace
Merry
out.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Yes, and we out.